So it's a conscious effort. You don't just wake up and become a poor person. No. See, the children of Donald Trump, including Donald Trump himself, Donald Trump is Donald Trump the third. All of them, their family, they can never be poor. You know why? Let me explain, like I was explaining about the poor side. In their family, there's no room for poor talk. The subconscious, they grew up meeting successfulness, poverty, riches, excellence. Oh God. When they come out, the kids, they are not saying, I want to buy a Range Rover. No. Range Rover is not achievement. It's a necessity for them. We have to, let me share something with you. Still on the conscious and the subconsciousness, the mind. How you train your mind. I had one friend like that. She's still my friend anyway, but we don't talk that much. So, I met her when she was very young. That girl taught me a lot of things about prosperity, but she didn't know. So, her uncle, that's her father's brother, is the president of their country. So, one time, I was talking to her, she was in New York. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Then the next day, she's in New Jersey. So I'm like, but yesterday, you told me we were in New York. He said, yes, so I just came to New Jersey today. I'm like, okay. Then 2 days later, she was like, oh, I'm at the airport. I said, where are you going to? Are you going back to New York? She said, no, I'm going to LA. I'm like, I was confused. I was 28 years old then. So I said, can we do a video call this evening? She said, yes. Throughout the day, I was not all right. I was thinking, like, this girl is just 18 years old. Like, I had to go and check how much she cost for this flight. I'm thinking, like, how is she doing it? So I had to, in the video call, I said, please, I want to ask you a question. I said, this flight, you take flight, right? Do you drive? He said, no. I said, so, but I have to summon more courage. So I said, how do you make money? Did you work? She was stunned. It was a video call. I will never forget that call. She looked at me in the video call. It was a Skype call. She said, what do you mean? I said, no, how do you make money? She said, I don't make money. My friends just have money, so she did that like, I just have money. So I'm like, okay. So she now saw that I was surprised. She now said, no, like, she cannot explain it. She said, I just have money. My friends have money, so she did that, I just have money. In that same tone, so that instead, if I want to joke with her, I'll be like, it's not your fault now. I just have money. So she will laugh. So I remembered her because of this story that I want to say next. A few years ago, she told me I want to buy a car. I'm thinking like, you guys have like 5 cars in your compound, right? She said, no. I want to buy my own car. I'm like, babe, you are 23 years old. There are 5 cars in this compound. You can drive anyone. Anyone. She said, no, I want to buy my own. I said, oh, okay. I like to talk to her. She's the only person I've talked to for 6 hours. Question, what were we saying? She does not understand. I was learning prosperity from her. I was training my mind. Sir, she doesn't talk small. This girl does not repeat close to church. Oh. Yeah. That's how she was raised. Don't you understand? I wanted to study the rich, but I needed the rich person. I want to stand. I want to see it. She was raised like that. She cannot wear the same shirt to church. Never. If it happen now 2 times a year. Never. Every week. She said, where are you going to say? I'm going for shopping. I'm like, shopping, grocery. She said, no. I want to, you help me select what I wear. I'm like, select? You bought clothes last week. He said, she gets angry. If I say, but you bought clothes last week. She said, because of respect, she'll be like, why are you saying this like you don't know? I don't repeat clothes. You're making me say it like I'm showing off. I'm like, okay. I have to come. One day we're on a video call. Mistakenly, the cameraman showed her collections of shoes. I'm like, I said, wait. What did I just see? Now you begin to understand why I have plenty of shoes. So I'm like, what did I see? I said, let me see your shoes. So she now turned the camera. I said, oh, she said, which one did you see? We're like, which one? I said, wait, stay there first. I said, move around. She now moved. Ton. See shoes. Plenty. I now understood Chris Brown. Chris Brown I love Chris Brown so much. One day he showed one full room of shoes. I'm like, okay. So you don't wear the same shoe all the time. Oh, okay. So every meeting, different shoes. Oh, I started learning these things. Back to the car matter. She went to select a car and came back and she was angry. She told me, I've seen a car I like. I said, because me, I didn't know about cars. So I'm like, hey, I started studying. What did I want to study? Now, which car I won't recommend? My father just bought the latest Range Rover. So which I won't recommend? So she searched and said, pick one. I don't need anything. She tell me pick. I will tell her, my network is bad. I will get back to you. It's a lie. I want to go and check the car, read about it and study so that I will know what to say. I started learning about cars. She came back angry. And she called me. I'm like, what's up? I said, why are you angry? He said, could you imagine? That was 2018 or 19. He said, could you imagine? I said, what? I thought you said you seen a car you like. He said, don't mind that man. I go there. It was a 2014 car. The way every year silent, that's why I silent too. Then she went for that to say, who does that? Like, who does that? Why would I be driving a 2014 car? I thought it was 2018 or 17. I got there 2014. How many years back? People, they drive 2004, sister. So these things, I was talking, I have one friend now. I call her, I just want to call her. And I said I'll be calling you all the time. She doesn't understand. You know why? She speaks fluent English. Her diction is perfect. That's what she studied. And me, I've told you, me and English will not be friends. So for me to now make sure my English is perfect, I want to talk to her all the time. So I pick things from her. When she said, I said, pronounce it again. She pronounced it. I said, thank you. I'll keep it in my subconscious. So anytime I want to talk, I will use it. That's why some of you hear me speak some grammar, be like, I don't want the blow grammar. Even me, I will pause. I'll be happy that, it's there. It came out. See, from there it came. It came from there. I'll be happy. Because I knew when I kept it there. So I'm happy. That's where it came from. One day I was talking with this same guy. He said, I want to go and get a house. I'm like, your father have houses. If you're not okay with this one, go and stay in any of them. After all, you don't have tenants in all of them. There are some that are just there for visitors, right? Go and stay. He said, no, I want to go and get my own house. The way you want, I'll go, make I shock you the story. Finally, I was not talking with her. She said, wait, hold on. The person that I bought my house from is calling me. So I paused. I'm like, when she finished the call, I said, please, sorry. Did you say buy? Did you buy a house or rent a house? She said, I bought. I will not lie to you. That day, I was not normal. Instant, I was shaking. I wanted to die. I'm like, where did she get her mindset from? 23 years old, I bought a house. She doesn't fly economy. This girl is 26 now. She has changed passports like 4 times. Different countries, she's flying. What I'm trying to say is that there's a mindset. This thing we say is not possible. Now, life where people they live steady. And most of them, not be their fault. Now, people, when they deal with train them. So it's now already in their subconscious. They don't know poverty. They cannot understand poverty. They cannot relate with it. It's not their fault. It will take you years for you to make them poor. Not be swear.